I like to work offline, then load my cal files into the PJ3. To save time, I've already made the changes to my cal file. Open the program. Then go to About and disable Auto Connect. Then type in the word Level All. Then go to File and Open. And click OK. Find your hard drive. Then go to PJ3 EFI version 3.0 and open. Then go to EFI calibration files and open. Then pick the first one in the list, 240 torque 5500, and open. Now go to Setup, then Main Setup. We are going to look at your RPM scale first. Most street engines spend most of their time under 3000 RPM, so I like to make the cells below 3000 a little smaller. You could start with something like this. Then change your tach input to suit your needs. Then change your fuel mode to manual. This lets you do things you can't do in auto mode. Check the fixed pulse width box. This will come into play when you go to start the engine for the first time. In the adjacent box, enter an injector pulse width value. If you have a smaller engine, you may want to try something around 2200. If it is a larger engine, you may want to try 28 to 3000. This is just a starting point. Once the engine starts and the O2 sensor comes on, you will be changing it. Now you want to save your changes. Go to File, then Save. I like to use the date for a file name. Then save and click OK. Now go back to File and reopen the file you just saved. This will change all the other tables to match the changes you just made. And if you happen to make an error in the RPM scale, it will tell you now. Now move on to your target air-fuel ratio. I like to use something like this. You may want to use something different. Just change the values to what you want, then close the window. Now open the Learn Fuel and check to see that everything is at 0. then close. Now open the Learn Delay. This table looks okay for now. Close it. Then open the Learn Cell Protect and check to see that everything is at 1. Then close it. Then open your Excel decel. I find these a little low, so I up them a little. This is what I start at. Close once you are done. Open your closed loop. Change your closed loop step value to 9. Change your closed loop enable temp to 100. And change your adaptive learn enable temp to 140. Then close. Open your cranking cold engine. The only changes you are going to make here are to the fuel injector prime. You may want to give it a little more prime. Testing later will tell you what is best. Then close. Open your IAC. Change your key off home position to 230. I like to lower the target RPM in the colder temps. What your target RPM in the hotter temps is up to you. Then close this. Now go to your fuel wizard. I like to use air gap for the intake choice. And street and strip for the cam choice. I have about 450 pounds of torque, so I will use that. If you want to see the injector pulse width table reset, you can open it and move it to the side. Then hit the calculate button. Now you have to save all your changes. You can save it to the existing file. Now close all the windows and reopen the file you just saved. If it opens okay, double check all your settings. Now you can load it into the ECU.